it's me again. I missed you. You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night. You seem a little nervous in your head. It's like a creepy circus. Are you ready for the show? Now tell me where did all your courage go? I'm back.
You get to escape for a week, and then you go into withdrawal for 2 or 3 weeks when you get back.
It's like a vacation going here, even if you don't sleep or everything.
You got guys coming from everywhere because of the caliber of this event.
Being as dumb as you can in a car and doing something you should never do in it, and then somehow making it work and making it through the week.
For the fucking adventure. That's what the 6 week experience is.
That's why we can't have anything nice in the trailer park, Clark.
It is day 1 of sick week, so we're getting ready to get everything started here. Everybody's in the pits, everybody's scrambling to get the car ready because as soon as the driver's meeting happens, everybody's gonna go out there, get their first hits in, hopefully get one hit, get on the road. Truck trailers out there. I know cleats like packed in there pretty tight.
Here at sick week day 1, getting mullet ready, tuned up to go high 6 and kick off the week right.
During the week, you want to make sure that you can contact Orlando Speed World if you need to get back in here to access. Now, just
We're
slick
gonna keep
tire
on
cars,
going.
just groups A.
Until you can't go no more.
Michael Westberg. I run the Swedish S10 pickup truck here in the dry week and sick week. What else? We were here for dry week, finished second overall, but we had some problem with engines. We couldn't turn it up. So we've shifted over to the California, to Ace Racing Engines. They rebuilt the engines for us, shipped it back. We got it last Tuesday, like 5 days ago. We got it back. So we're working the whole week to get it in the car and get the car ready for testing. We went to Bradenton 2 days ago, Friday, and the second testing pass we locked up the rear end. The third member is seized, and we broke the output shaft in the transmission. So yesterday we spent the whole day to rebuild the transmission ourselves and get a new third member in the car, which we borrowed for this event. My plan is to still run 640 on each track. That's the goal. If I do that, I've done everything really.
fixed. Went out today, my first pass, we were like out there as soon as the track opened, 9:15 or so, and car shut down again. And so we hurried and tracked all this wiring down and like looked at logs and took it over to Holly and discussed all this. And I actually think we might have found it. So there was a loose wire from a relay, an MSD solid state relay that ran to the second injector driver. And I hope that that's actually what was causing it to shut off.
James Schroeder is out of the car and okay. Put your hands together. Driver is out of the car and okay. And I'll tell you what, Dave did a heck of a job trying to hang on to that thing.
Yeah, it worked good. It was a 997 through the 60. It shook a bit after the 60, but I didn't pedal it. It settled down. And actually, you know, I haven't truthfully seen a good video of it. The car, I wasn't driving it. It was on an okay run. It went 422 through the 8th, which is a little bit slow. And then it went hard right. I lifted, but it was, you know, it just went hard right into the wall. And then, yeah, it just barrel rolled and came to a stop. Car's in bad shape. Yeah, I'm not so sure we can repair this one. It's pretty disappointing. You know, we were testing, the car had worked better than it ever had and was really in such, you know, it was ready to rock. And, yeah, it's going to be a long time before I can have a car like that together again.
And we are now almost like a couple minutes away here. We start to move some of the track equipment off the top end. So drivers in cars lanes 1 and 2 start moving out.
Like I said, we're still chasing issues, trying to figure it out. So we'll see what we can figure out, and whether we make another pass here, we work on packing up and hitting the road so that we can get down, get over to Bradenton, and then try and sort our problem out for tomorrow. So.
But the first pass, it was on a mission, but we had to shut it up because I ran out of track. So we've been working on getting the car straight. This is what we were going to do last week when we broke the rear end. So we're testing and doing everything now in the competition, which isn't ideal. But So the pass this morning, before I shut it off, was better than the one I'm gonna hand in. But I'm still happy. It's 650. It's not the Ford I wanted, but I'll take it.
Second hit, we shot the tires off the line and I pedaled it, and it could stay on down on the track, and we did a 659 and 209 I think, but it was a really bad 60 foot due to the shake and the lift, but hopefully we can improve on that later on the week. We pushed out the seal on the pinion for the members, so that was the smoke on the top end, so we're fixing that up now, and maybe do another test hit today, or a test hit, or another full pass. See if we can improve, or just if the time runs out, we're just going to pack it up and leave the day with the 659.
Man, so we came in this morning kind of contemplating run a 670 conservative that we know we can run, or kind of just swing for it a little bit and run, you know, fast. And I was like, well, do it. So we did it. It worked. We went fast, and now we can relax a little bit today, knowing that we can kind of pack up and get on the road. And then you know, the real challenge starts then, because obviously the car's been fast before, so we knew it was capable of doing that.
The goal here is to survive the week, so I didn't want to try to get after it and have to make more than one pass a day. So pretty much printed the exact same ticket we did yesterday with a slower 60 foot, but I sped it up out back a little bit. So now it's time to put the top down and go for a drive.
So there's been quite a few delays today, just with like oil downs and breakage and some carnage, sadly. So you know, they're doing their best, but it's a long day. So they're still wrapping up the first call, and we're gonna get back out there as soon as we can and hope for the best.
So just working on transitioning over, get the other street tires on, wheelie bars off, change spark plugs, fuel system over, and which none of that is very complicated or it takes very long. It's mostly packing our trailer that takes so long, just because all the shit that we screwed all over the place. But so we're slowly working towards that. And at the same point, it's looking like we're going to be in rush hour. So now it's like,
once again, we do
how quick do we even worry about leaving here today? So we'll see how that goes. But for sure, we just want to get it ready to go, whether we pull out now or we wait a while to pull out. Yet to be decided. So we'll see.
We're over here at the big Toho Marina. This is checkpoint number 1. Beautiful view. We get this cool lake. There's actually boats coming out of the water from a fishing tournament, so that's cool to see there. Lots of traffic, but there's not a cloud in the sky and it's beautiful weather, so I guess it couldn't be any worse. Right?
Any better?
What lines are you trying to connect?
Basically connect this one to that one to that one.
No, it's the only thing I'm going to have is ORB.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to have it flared on both ends.
We are looking to, this fuel pump is hating life right now. And so I have I have a factory fuel tank under the car with a fuel pump in it that's probably more like street, robust for street driving. So I'm trying to basically hobble all these together, connect this one to this one, that one to that one, so that way it loops the system and puts it back into the stock tank basically. So that's why I'm trying to look for all my union fittings, and we will hobble something together. Ooh, that's a 10 right there. That's exactly what I need. No, this is what I need.
Go figure.
This is what I need.
makes a lot of muscle cars just drivable. This front section will bolt to the transmission. We got 3 planetary gears, all steel carrier, very high horsepower handling. 456 diff car will be just like it has a 355 diff when it shifts into overdrive.
We are in Bradenton Motorsports Park in Bradenton, Florida. Might as well be the birthplace of drag racing. I mean, why else go anywhere else? Here for SICK Week 2023. And yeah, here to enjoy ourselves. Go fast, love life, bless America.
Gonna put the exact same tune in, cross our fingers, and head back out. They're calling us up now, and try to get one and done and actually enjoy some of the Florida scenery.
How was that? It's getting better all the time. Wait for those 80s this week.
Almost a tenth of a second off what he ran yet. And Mark Rosenstable also having some trouble. Almost came off the starting line.
I'm on a new current mission. I'm going to break something every day. Every day, we're going to break something. So, transmission's broke right now. I broke that yesterday, actually. So we rolled the sprag, and so it doesn't have second gear. So we go right from first gear to third gear. So we did that yesterday, and we just did that today. So I'm trying to line up a transmission maybe over at KSR on our way up there. So we're trying to figure something out. Like I said, we're just breaking parts like crazy.
it was a wild ride. I had the wheelies up to like 2.5 seconds, pedaled it, but it came up again over the finish line. And then I blew the doors off, so I had to fix something for that. But it was a personal best, so should be glad at that. This panel. And the door locks and everything is broken. But some fiberglass and good wool will do it.
Mark, we hope to see you back here soon. And guess what? We got the good news. Racetrack ready.
Nice.
Pretty happy actually. It wasn't the cleanest pass because I shut it off early, but it's still a personal best by far. But at the moment I'm first because Tom Bailey hasn't run yet. We'll never know what happened the rest of the day, so we'll see. But we're ready. We're gonna hit the road in a couple of hours. It's a long drive today.
Yeah, 63, right? Yeah, we're good to go. One and done. We're about to go hit the road. So, thank you for Killer Racetrack. We'll see you on the road.
the same tune-up in it from yesterday and just repeat it. So obviously couldn't be any more happier than that. Long drive today, so we're gonna try to get out there and make it up to Georgia.
Slower than we wanted, but it's still a great pass. So we're gonna have to work with what we got. You know, we're several tenths behind now on day 2, so we're gonna have to run it hard the rest of the week.
Now, once we run out what remains, if it is done and empty before our scheduled call time, we will make a 5-minute call for any last taker.
We got in about midnight after the second checkpoint, so here at the track today, we got issues, but we're not going to have time to change out some of our stuff and make the first round. So we're just going to run on one set of injectors. So not sure what it's going to do, but we're going to have to. Obviously, it's not going to be a super quick pass, but the idea is to try and get a one pass in this morning session. Because if we go doing the changes we're trying to make, there's no way we're going to pass it in the morning. So we want to try and get a morning pass in. So that's where we're at, and. Don't know what the carnage is. I don't know anything about anybody else, but we're here.
The GTO out in front for Viper. Got the air coming. 1273 and 105 for right side. 1226.
There's an empty oil can over there.
Damn it. Damn it.
Tom Bailey is broke. He will not be making another pass today.
Went up there to do a safe pass. I mean, it came up on the two-step fine. It bumped in fine, but when I let go of the button, the tires didn't turn. The engine just free revved up. So usually when that happens, I think about the gear vendor, because when I've broke the input shaft on the gear vendor before, like, it'll free rev, but I can still drive it. I just can't drive it under load. I mean, I should have known from experience that it wasn't the gear vendor, but I knew if it wasn't the gear vendor, it was the transmission. And if it was a transmission, I couldn't fix it in 30 minutes, but I could fix a gear vendor. So I guess I'm not meant to win my own event. So.
Including a couple of 80-50 competitors.
Oh.
Holy cow, dude. That's smoke. That is smoke.
Yep, that's smoke. Okay.
What?
I think I'm gonna bail out on this one. We're out. We have finally run into parts that I cannot replace or fix.
So what they're going to do is they're just going to break the beast to get a 20-second time slip. What that allows you to do is if you stage the car up...
Long days and one little forgetful thing can cost you a run, and as everyone knows here, cost one run could cost you the whole week. So, you know, we're just trying to make sure that we're 100% prepared before we go on the street and before we go out on the track for safety and reliability. Yesterday was smooth, and that was the longest drive, so I feel like today is, you know, the teeter point. We run good today and get to Gainesville. I feel like, you know, we're on the downhill side of it and feel a little more confident going towards the end, but one day at a time.
I feel like it sometimes.
Decided that we're going to go through a lot of valve springs this week. Here's the Monday Cup and the Tuesday Cup. So I'm still okay, but I've got new springs being shipped to Gainesville, so we're not giving up.
They actually said that if people want slicks, should hurry up and get ready.
Really?
Come in.
Yeah. 11:51 and 1:20 right hand side. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, all of you that are here. Look forward to seeing him out on Dragon Drive again this year. A couple of hard players coming to the...
That says 649.
No way.
That says 649.
That's what it says.
It's gotta have a bulb out. It's gotta have a bulb out.
We have 3 6s in a row. I need to make it 4 tomorrow because I don't like that whole number sounds kind of sketch. But anyways, we're working on 5. My personal goal, Dad's goal going into it was getting a 6 every day. So today was only a 6.999, but that's still a 6. We figured out why it didn't run a little bit faster. We had cracked collector, but that's okay. So we're gonna fix it, get on the road, make some good time, probably get dinner, and then try for number 4 tomorrow.
Probably a broke pinion and a broke transmission. Just been there.
Oh, today pretty much sucked. Kind of went up to the line a little bit hot and ended up breaking the gear bender, and then consequently, I don't know if it was on its way out or what, but we broke a lifter too, and it tore up the cam a little bit. Just not worth trying to fix it to finish instead of finish at the top, you know. So yeah, we'll be back next time. Maybe we'll do 6 summer with one of the cars. But yeah, right now we got to take it home and pull it out and see what's up.
Something is running in the display or something. We will see. We can fix it. We have time.
And that was a loose connection in transmission. So it sprayed oil inside and smoke and everything, so I just shut it off. Couldn't see, but it was it's not good to be in it when that happens, so I just shut it off.
That's what happens when you don't.
Safety first!
Yeah.
We are done. The engine just blew up. Just blew the engine, guys. Oh no. Blew it up bad. I probably should have lifted. Some poor decisions were made there, but I mean, it's like, what do you do? It was a great run. You gotta try and save every run in this type of event.
Just after the 330, it spat a rod out, and that was pretty much the end of the week for us. No fixing that right now, you know. We got digging around after we got back to the pits, and the oil we changed out this morning was full of bearing material, so I think it probably just chewed up the rod bearing on the way here today. You know, pretty grueling drive between Bradenton and you know, Valdosta, so I think that's what caused it.
Today has been a little rough. We've had troubles when we first got here and thought it was a lifter, it was not. I think one of our push rods came out of the little cup, so I don't know. We're okay, I guess. We're fine. And then transmission, had an issue with transmission. I think we got it fixed, but we'll see. We're just trying to cross our fingers and hope that drive doesn't kill us again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the news that we are waiting for, driver is alert. Driver is alert. So put your hands together. Driver is alert and actually asking what he ran. So he's alert and has a sense of humor.
Off by saying that my dad is alive and he is out of the hospital, and we've actually, obviously, as you can see behind me, we have gotten home, and he is home here with us. He is still in quite a bit of pain, and to just go over, you know, what happened with his body. He got a concussion. He cracked his L3 vertebrae. He bruised his hip bone, and he broke 4 ribs. And he also bruised a lung, and also his eyes were damaged a little bit in the crash, just from all of the G-forces and that kind of stuff. So overall, he, you know, everything that I just mentioned is all stuff that he can recover from. So we are very thankful that, 1, he's still with us, and 2, you know, he'll make a full recovery.
So we fought it for the morning, as you guys saw, but I was just dedicated to stick it out because I was trying to just keep my average down low. I know we're leading the class, and I think that Garrett is out now. He hurt the engine of his car, so that frees up a little pressure off of us. But personally, when we came here, we wanted to make a 6-second pass every day, and we wanted to keep the average like a 660 or faster. I think right now my average is 6.70. So if I can repeat this tomorrow, I believe the track will be similar, so I can take the data from that 7.0. I think we can go a 680 there, and then back in Orlando, should be able to click off another 650, and we'll be where we want to be.
I didn't actually know what to expect, because when I looked at the track, it's not as good as the tracks before, like yesterday Bradenton. No one's got down in a good time today, really. So I'm thrilled with this time. It didn't do the 60 like we wanted, and we had some problem with slow boost controller, but we got no new personal best for miles an hour to 18.
Really?
So happy. We're done for today. So we're just gonna head forward to Gainesville.
They were fucking with the wastegate. They thought one of the wastegates.
Good job, man. I'm like thinking, oh, he's going conservative because he's having troubles today or whatever. And then, fuck, no, that wasn't conservative.
It is conservative.
Okay.
I kind of giggle when people say drag racing is dying or it's not a real motorsport or whatever. It's the end of the day. These are all guys still trying to get ahead of today for their class. There's a lot of people.
We did the big wheelie, power wheelie, and all was under a vibration. I drove through it, get down to the end, get out, there's transmission fluid leaking. So I thought I might hurt the transmission doing that with the fluid coming out. Fluid was just a fitting that came loose. That's the easy fix. Then we got on the road, vibration's still there. We thought it was a junky road, but it's not. Can't find out. Steve Morris told me, look at your U-joint, just like what his was. So we're gonna fix mine and get back on the road.
I keep telling Clark if he'll give me $100, I'll get us out of the race. We'll just go sit and have beer the rest of the night. So when Clark does a wheel stand in his Steve Morris powered Camaro, not only does it hammer the floor and destroy the U-joint in it. True street cars are 4,500 horsepower. Clark don't take care of nothing. This is why we can't have anything nice in the trailer park, Clark.
Not all of them are perfect, but it's the only good 6 mile walk.
Everything was just off. Like the clutch wasn't acting right. We ended up breaking that axle, and that could have been why earlier.
And then we also found that the V-band on the turbo had broke off the intercooler. And so there was massive boost leak there. Basically complete overhaul right now. Trying to get it all back together. We had the trans out, everything. We're getting back together.
Well, it's not gas. I don't know what that was about.
I'll take it. It puts me in a very good position because I have a nice clean pass today. Stefan is crashing us to get down the track. So I don't think he can take my time today because he has to slow it down just to get down the track. Because now he hasn't got anything. It's weird. We were already waiting for several hours now. But after Stefan's second pass, and he didn't get down, I think we called it now. We won't run again today. So we're happy with the 6:45 time. It should have gone a little bit better, but we found what the problem is. So we should have go at 39 or something tomorrow. First pass, hopefully.
path on, you know, the second place guy behind us. He's not running anymore today. He's going to kind of stay where he's at in the mid 7-second average. So we have a pretty comfortable lead going into Orlando with that run. So we're going to take that. We're going to hit the road and basically maybe run the same run back tomorrow, secure the lead, and then go faster, or go faster straight off the rip. We'll see what the morning looks like.
We've been fighting our drive tires, our radials. We had the last set in North America back in Orlando, and a guy offered to drive there and pick him up. Jeff McConnell and I spent the night in the parking lot breaking down double bead locks and loading them up. Came here, we just reset the world record. 771. She was on a run. That was a soft tune-up. We're gonna throw the beans at tomorrow.
Got one? I think that was our problem. We thought it was just gasoline and the fuel. But she started it up to go up again, and it's got a bad manifold air temperature sensor, so that would totally mess up the tune right there. So she's over at Holly trying to find a new one right now. The only sensor we don't have a spare of. And that's the way it always works.
It was 208, right?
You better not ever not say aloha before I pass it.
I told you. I apologize.
What'd you call this thing?
It's a Hawaiian.
Lucky pirate penny.
Hawaiian motel. Hawaiian.
Oh, the tribe.
Tribe in Hawaiian or something. 5 in Hawaiian, whatever.
Whatever.
4 6s. So I feel better about that than the 3 6s yesterday. So 696 at 208. So it was my fastest mile an hour. Not quick as CT, but I'll take it. So my personal goal and Dad's personal goal coming into this week was to run a 6 every day. Today I wasn't so sure that was going to happen because we went out and ran a 7:46. We forgot to switch the or flipped the switch off for the street tank, so it's pump gas into it. So we went out and it's cutting out. We're like, oh, we got that, we'll fix that. And then we came back, made another pass, and it went out, shut off, just like it did the other day. So I was like, what the heck? Changed, like, instead of running the injector driver wire to a relay because we think it may be hurt, we just ran it directly to the battery. And thankfully, it went down the track, 696, 208. So the fact that it's backdooring more, so if we can just get that 60 a little bit better because it was slow, I think we've got a 680, 670 car somewhere in here. So one more day, one more drive.
Shook the tires right off the line on the first hit. We almost gone through the 60 foot on the second hit. So we took out some more power and had to see if we can ride through on the third hit. Just go and getting it cooled down for 15 minutes or something. Try again. Otherwise, we just take out more power until we get there. But it's the wrong move to take out the power, as we must go faster than Westberg also. So it's shit today.
What do you think of that thing over there, Scott?
That's the ocean.
Ocean?
That's the Atlantic Ocean. Cowabunga, dude.
Surf's up.
Surf's up.
We're at the second checkpoint, Beachfront Grill, so right on the ocean. So this is where we get those good ocean shots for the checkpoint. But mostly just gotta get everybody in around the parking lot and then back out again. So we got 5-0 just watching. I don't know, there's marks on the road, but I think somebody's brakes got locked up. So not sure what happened.
Last checkpoint of the whole event.
Last checkpoint, yes.
You're leading the event.
I'm leading the event. I don't know miles. It's just 1 hour to go.
We did 4 passes. We was expected to go to 3 o'clock, but quarter to 2 o'clock. They said they're going to shut down the track at 2 o'clock. So we did the last pass of the day, but then they started run again with other cars. So if we had known that, we had made the 5th pass. But we did a 6:56 or something on the last pass. I did a 7:50 on the 2nd pass. So, or the next last pass. So we're still in the competition. We're still sitting number 2, but Westberg improved today and did a larger gap to us.
We know that our friends always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me.
Peak antifreeze and coolant. Fueled by freedom. Freedom and peak performance is what this feller lives for. And it's what I build into every going-to-town rig that rolls out of my garage. It's that feeling you get when you're behind the wheel, pushing the engine to the limit, and not stopping until the old tires pop. And when the day is done, there's nothing more satisfying than cracking open some cold snacks, kicking off the old earth stompers, and blasting some rock and roll on the old radio. So let's rev up our engines and chase our dreams because we're fueled by freedom.
People that made the drive back, I think we got an attrition rate of like 30%. So literally we only have 2/3 of the cars we started with roughly here today. So this is also where their trailers are. So therefore you can expect that people are going to make multiple runs today trying to get that pass they've been hoping for all week, because literally they can put it on the trailer when they're done. Got the Swedes battling it out for 1st and 2nd overall.
You never know what's gonna happen. Like, if I don't get a full pass today, then everything can happen. If I get a mechanical fault, you know. But if I don't get a mechanical fault, it's gonna be a 640 first pass for sure. And then it's sealed up the win. But I wanna do my 630 time. Like, that's the goal. If I get a 630, I'm happy.
6:39, then we celebrate. If we don't, he can go and pack the shit up. I'm gonna help him.
pretty nice actually, the pass. So it went to the center line, so I just had to steer it and just hold. But it ran what we thought we were going to run, so yeah, it's good. It's fucking easy with the tracks here in stick week. Like, tracks here is like, we can do whatever we want. It's gonna go down anyway. Yeah, we might run one late evening when the sun is down. Because there's no point in running now when it's so hot. We're not gonna improve as much as we want anyway. So. We're shooting for a third time later today.
Did a 688 run, thought we were going a bit faster, but had some transmission issues and it wouldn't shift into second gear, so we had to put it in third gear. So we just made a safe run and secured the second place. Now we can take the car and refresh everything and like go over shocks and tires and rear ends and transmissions and everything. It's been shaking a lot this week, so a lot of parts are broken.
Honestly, I'm sad it's over. Like, I'm like, so that's it? Like, we pack up and go home now? Or go back to work? An incredible week. Obviously, we had a great success, so that makes the week better. But we planned. We did really good planning. We had the car prepared well. We were prepared mentally, and the car did great. Man, it was one O-ring leak the first day. And other than that, like, we didn't fix or repair anything. Switching the car over to race trim and street trim, I mean, what more can you ask for? And then, you know, be quickest. Like, there's not a lot to say to it because it's kind of just all obvious, but it was great. I really wish that Garrett's car didn't hurt the engine the third day because I like competition. I don't want anything easy. And not that it was easy to run the runs we did, but if there was someone closer to us, we would have ran again in Georgia. We would have definitely ran a couple more times in Gainesville. But knowing, you know, we had a pretty decent lead, we just did some safe runs to the 6.9 and the 7.0 and just got on the road just to ensure that we got here today. Try to just play it smart, you know.
So today has been one of those days, but yesterday it took 3 passes and then we got it done, so thankfully we still have time today. Went out first pass, broke the gear vendor, came back and fixed it. Second pass, we went back up and it shut off again. How awesome. Not. So we thought we've had this issue fixed the last couple days and it's not been fixed. So we don't really know. I'm actually very confused right now and I don't know what to tell you guys. But we found maybe a loose wire. We've moved some stuff around, switched injector driver boxes, just anything. We're gonna go try to make another pass, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna come fiddle around and hope some magic falls on the car and hope it works.
6, but it's a win.
It was almost a 6, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Hold that one out.
I need a snap.
I felt like we won when we came through the gate this morning. That's all that really mattered to me, was making it back here on day 5. We did fantastic, I think. One and done every day. We only had one parts failure and we burnt up a spark plug wire. That was it. That's the only thing that went bad. So I prepared for disaster. We didn't need anything, so that was good. The car did fantastic every time. We had a great racetrack every day. Couldn't ask for a better week. Thrilled.
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, we've been very consistent, 760s, 770s, except the first day, just trying to get it figured out and everything. So we're going to let it cool down now, and we're going to go out and turn it up a little bit now and put a little bit more weight to it and make us a little quicker time just for fun.
I think the 6-week experience is about being as dumb as you can in a car and doing something you should never do in it, and then somehow making it work and making it through the week.
I came with the goal to do 850 every day. I've had a couple rough days, but yesterday fortunately got that 85001, so I'm really happy to do that again at event competition. Really only had one little electrical wire issue that just got hot from being next to exhaust, so I fixed that. So far it's been a pretty uneventful race week.
Texas. I like Texas.
Thanks, Bird Boys. Yeah!
Don't go anywhere though because I believe
It's amazing when you get a bunch of car guys together and literally a camaraderie with everybody, and like, I mean, nobody knows, a lot of us know each other, but there's a lot of new people that come in, and it's cool. So many people came up and said, it's my first Dragon Driving event ever, and I feel like family. And that's what it's all about, like sharing, caring, drinking, racing. So it's all a good time. So thanks, guys.
Give it up for Tom! One more time for Tom, baby!
Say we have the touch. Is that a new thing? That looks like a thing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, final category, unlimited category. Number 3.